Alright YouTube, Malzahar TCG here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Riftbound versus everyone else. All the other TCGs and card games, the collecting communities, and what is Riftbound going to have to beat if it wants to not just be another card game that gets left behind. So, I want you to take a look here at Riftbound's official Reddit. We got 11k summoners here. That's top 7 ranked by size. So this coming out in 2025 here, this was created in 2025, pretty new. So I think there's a lot of room for growth for Riftbound here. Now, if we want to take a look at some of the other TCGs that they're competing with, so the first one they're going to have to take on is Gundam here. Gundam is a relatively new release as well, here in 2024, with 19k members and top 5% ranked by size. Now, Gundam, I've heard good things about, but I haven't heard anything in regards to the gameplay. Really, I think this one is going to be beatable. I think Riftbound would have a pretty good shot of leapfrogging Gundam here, and that's going to be the first dragon they have to slay if they want to grow. So I think they can do that, but we will see. So on to number 2, another step up here. We have Star Wars Unlimited. This has the Star Wars IP and brand, one of the biggest in probably the world, but they only have 30k members ranked top 4. Honestly, when I saw this, I thought they would be a little bit higher. But no, here they are. So I've heard good things about the gameplay and I mean just the Star Wars brand as well. So this would be a bit tougher to knock off. But if Riftbound wants to have, some major success and growth, they're gonna have to beat this one too. I think there's a chance that they can also do this, but Riftbound's gonna have to do a couple of things to grow. Okay, so it would be at this point that we would go on to number 3, a recently released trading card game here that's hit it big. But before we do that, I would say that an honorable mention would have to be Disney Lorcana. That one had a huge pop and has done some good things too, but just for our purposes here, I didn't include it on the list. But on to number 3, we have One Piece. One Piece I have seen everywhere. I've seen on Twitter, I've seen online, I've seen people really enjoying this one. It's got the classic anime to build off of, so it's really strong IP. And we have 112,000 rank top 2 by size. So this one has definitely exploded, and it probably has to be one of the fastest growing new TCGs. This is what Riftbound needs to be really competing against. If they want to become one of those upper echelon games, which I think they have the opportunity to, they need to be in this category here. Within the next 2 years, they need to be similar in size, similar in rank. And they need to be really going head to head with One Piece. All right, now we get into the big boys. These ones are, well, the next one isn't even a trading card game. It's an investing page. This is Poke Investing, 266,000 members, top 1% ranked by size. So that is just how big the Pokemon card market is. There is literally an investing Reddit just for them and their sealed and card products. So, I mean, that kind of gives away one of the other ones, but this would be, I think, almost unachievable for Riftbound to get this popular. Just the amount of years that Pokemon has been going at it. I mean, the card game itself, I don't know how impressive it is. I know there is definitely a big player base, but we will have to see. Only time will tell. So let's go on to the second to last one here. Magic the Gathering, the OG, 908,000, top 1%. Um, this is probably what Riftbound is shooting for in their offices. This is what they're trying to achieve. They're probably trying to look at Magic the Gathering and, in the future, in their long run estimates, this is probably what they want to be, or something similar to this. Now, both the collector side of Magic the Gathering, which has recently blown up with the collector boxes, and the TCG element are both behemoths and something to be reckoned with, where it would be quite impressive if Riftbound could ever get near this size. So let's go on to the final one here, and that's Pokemon. 1.2 million players here, top 1% ranked by size. Um, this is the top dog, the alpha, the craze in the hobby right now. Can't even go to the store and get any Pokemon. I mean, this is probably unachievable for Riftbound as well, but sometimes you need to shoot for the stars. So this is the competition that Riftbound's going up against, um, based on the Reddit player accounts or the Reddit members in these forums. And they're gonna have to do a lot of growing. That's a lot of growing to do, from 1 million to 11K. That's a big difference there, and they need to do it step by step. First with Gundam, then Star Wars Unlimited, and then One Piece.